Yo, what's up, Army Brothers, man? This is the Bone Crusher coming at you. Fit to do this week 13 recap. Y'all see that Christmas tree behind? I did that myself. It's pretty nice, I think. I think I did a good job. Uh, hey, I don't need nobody to tell me. I know I did a good job. Real pretty. Um, this week was a pretty intense week for a lot of teams, man. For a lot of teams, it was implications. It was playoff spots. It was playoff standings um, being affected by the outcome of this week's games, and it was a lot of action going on there, man. First matchup was all the way up versus Bone Crusher, and for Bone Crusher there was nobody that really stepped up this week. The best performer was Julio with 20 points, Antonio 18. Just that's just not enough, man. It just ain't enough. All the way up had Big Ben with 24, and Ezekiel had 21, and Jordy Nelson had 27. This Ravens defense had 27. Now this dude even had somebody with zero and still won. So 149, 123, and all the way up in Bone Crush end up with identical records, but all the way up takes the spot, jumps a spot up because he had the overall higher score than Bone Crusher. So there it is. I dropped the spot. He moved up a spot. Next one was DR versus Picola I-10 Haulers. Picola I-10 Haulers, he was out of it anyways. That's our defending champ, y'all, man. Our defending champ finished the year 3-10, which is pretty sad. Uh, which tells me that last year's championship was a straight fluke. But you let Riley tell you it was all skill, man. It was all luck last year, man. Platinum Power, 11-2, best record in the league, 160-74. Huge performances from David, Le'Veon, Matt Stafford had 33 points. So you get the first week bye straight up. Next matchup, Jack and Jokers versus Lou 904. Jack and Jokers needed to win in order to have his playoff hopes stay alive, and he just wasn't able to do it, man. Uh, Only one person showed up for him, and that was Derek Carr. He had no other player score over 13 points in this game. Um, so, in a must-win situation, your team really they let you down, man. Nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. And for Lou 904, it wasn't that much better, to be honest with you. He had Melvin Gordon and Michael Crabtree in the 20s, but that was pretty much it for him. His kicker gave him 19 points, and that gave him a huge boost. But these are pretty low scores. But fortunately for Lou, he won, and I think that clinched his playoff spot for him. Next matchup: Siegel Street versus Snake Rogers, Jeffrey Body Bags. Jeffrey Body Bags is another guy that needed to win this week in order to make the playoffs, and Siegel Street needed to win in order to keep that first round bye going for him because he had the division lead. For him, Russell Wilson 21, Travis Kelce 24, and the Broncos defense 28. Those were his key players. On the other side for Body Bags, he had the Steelers defense with 24 and Edelman with 20. He also had a couple guys finishing with 2 points and 1 point. So that really hurt him right there. Between Hightower and Vance McDonald, who both were supposed to have pretty good games against bad defenses, and Colin Kaepernick, who just completely shit the bed this week. Um, 2 points from your quarterback. So I think that's what put you out of there. I think this one, yeah, 6-7. I didn't look at the standings, but I'm gonna go over them as soon as I'm done with this. But I think Jeffrey Bodybags is out. Memphis Bad Boys versus a Lower Dirt Bag. I feel really bad about this one because Freddie Lee was in the field. I was supposed to set his lineup for him, and man, I couldn't get around to it, man, and I ended up leaving 30. And I believe in how many points? 34 points on the bench, which would have given Freddie a 178 to 173 victory. And unfortunately, man, hey, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I I forgot to set it, dude. I was concerned with my teams. I got 7 leagues I'm in, so I forgot. Smitty had Shady, Jordan Howard, Ty, Thomas Rawls, all with 20 and above. Freddie Lee had Tyler Lockett, Aaron Rodgers, Odell Beckham, and the Patriots defense with 20 and above. So unfortunate that he wasn't able to make the playoffs, but hey, Smitty, you in there. Next matchup was the Chosen One versus Raise Up, and I'm not going to even go over this because both of them were out the playoffs, and neither one of them set their lineup, so I'm not going to even talk about them. Let's talk about these playoff standings, man. Um, we have we have of course Platinum Power and Single Street. We already know they the two division winners, so they got the first week bye. And the first round will feature uh, all the way up versus Memphis Bad Boys. That's the 3 and 6 seed, and the 4 and 5 seed is Bone Crusher, which is myself, versus Lou 904. So there you have it. You got DR, which is Platinum Power and Seagull Street, first round by Bone Crusher versus Lou 904, and all the way up versus Memphis Bad Boys. We got Thursday night is Thursday night is Kansas City versus Denver, and they playing for division hierarchy. So this gonna be a good game. If you got any Chiefs or any Raiders playing, don't forget to plug them in on Thursday. This the playoffs. It's win or go home, man. So hey, good luck everybody. I'm holler at y'all, man. I'll see y'all on Tuesday next week for the recap of the first round of the playoffs. All right, peace.